Your dog may look at you with love, tail wagging and eyes full of trust. But behind that gaze could be silent pain, moments they remember, even if you don't. You see, dogs don't speak our language, but they feel everything. And sometimes, we hurt them without realizing it. Today, we're going to reveal 16 emotional wounds your dog might never forgive, because love isn't just about treats and walks. It's about understanding the pain we cause in silence. Let's start with a moment almost every dog owner has experienced, that first night home. Your puppy cried, confused and alone, and maybe you ignored it. You told yourself, they need to learn. But what your puppy felt wasn't disobedience, it was grief. Ripped from their mother, dumped into a strange new world, and the only thing they asked for was comfort. And when no one came, that first crack in trust formed. Then there's the yelling. You drop something. They bark too much. They chew a shoe. And your voice rises, not in calm correction, but in rage. To you, it's just frustration. But to them, it's thunder. It's chaos. It's fear. And it sticks. Dogs don't learn from shouting. They shrink from it. They internalize it. And the world suddenly feels less safe, with you in it. Every morning, millions of dog owners grab their keys and walk out the door in silence. But to your dog, that moment feels like abandonment. They don't understand errands, or shifts, or 9 to 5. All they know is you're gone. And they don't know when, or if, you'll come back. Dogs wait. And every time you disappear without saying goodbye, that quiet fear grows. And when accidents happen, pee on the floor, shredded couch cushions, it's easy to respond with anger. But these aren't signs of defiance. They're anxiety, confusion, or simple biological urgency. When you punish or shame them for it, your dog doesn't learn what you want. They learn that making a mistake means losing your love. That lesson lingers. Your dog can't say, it hurts. But they show you, through limping, whining, flinching. And if you ignore these signs, or assume they're being dramatic, they remember. Pain without comfort doesn't fade. It festers. And it teaches your dog that their suffering doesn't matter to the one they trust most. What about fear? They're terrified of fireworks, the vacuum, thunderstorms, and we laugh. It's cute, right? But to your dog, that fear is real. And when they turn to you for comfort and get amusement instead, they feel alone. Dogs don't need you to fix the storm. They just need to know you're with them in it. Handling matters. A quick yank on the leash. A push off the couch. Manhandling during bath time. These moments may be brief for you, but for your dog, they linger. Physical touch should equal safety. When it becomes forceful or careless, trust erodes. Time is another wound. Dogs live for you. And when they spend 10, 12, sometimes 14 hours alone, they don't understand that it's because of work. They just know they waited. And the more it happens, the more they begin to expect loneliness instead of companionship. Some owners use affection as a tool, giving it when the dog is good, and withdrawing it when they misbehave. But to your dog, that's emotional exile. They don't understand manipulation. They only know that your love feels conditional. And that wounds deeper than you think. Now picture this, a stranger comes over. They pet your dog roughly. Maybe a child hugs too tight. Your dog looks to you for help, but you say nothing. In that moment, your silence says, you're on your own. That kind of betrayal, especially during fear, gets stored in your dog's heart. Dogs have instincts. They bark, dig, herd, chase. But we often shush those natural behaviors. We correct them not because they're wrong, but because they inconvenience us. And over time, our dogs learn that being themselves isn't okay. That their nature is a nuisance. It may seem harmless, but comparing your dog to others, he's not as obedient as my last one, or why can't she be like the neighbor's dog? Does something damaging. Your dog knows they're being judged. They feel they're not enough. And while they may not show it, they carry that quiet hurt with them. Respecting space matters. Waking them up by touching their face. Forcing hugs when they pull away. Taking food from their bowl just to prove a point. Even the most loving dogs have boundaries. And when you cross those without permission, you chip away at their sense of safety. Then there's the moment when training gets hard, and you give up. You call them stubborn. You say, they'll never learn. But what your dog needed wasn't a miracle. They needed time, patience, consistency. And what they'll never forget is how quickly you stopped trying. Many owners underestimate the need for mental stimulation. Dogs crave challenge. They want puzzles, purpose, change. Without it, every day becomes a loop of boredom. And slowly, a vibrant soul dims, quietly dying inside a healthy body. And finally, the deepest pain of all, love on your terms. You pet them when you feel like it. You play when it suits your schedule. You come close when you need comfort, but dismiss them when they need you. And they feel that imbalance. They learn that love is a currency they have to earn. But dogs don't understand conditional love. They only know how to give it freely. These aren't extreme acts of abuse. They're everyday moments. Tiny cuts. Silent lessons. But to your dog, they shape the story of your relationship. If you've done some of these things, it's okay. This isn't about guilt. It's about growth. Because now you know. And now, you can do better. Dogs don't want perfection. They want presence. They want your consistency, your kindness, your awareness. And they want to trust you not just when things are easy, but when they're hard. Which one of these mistakes are you going to change today? And if you want to keep learning how to be the human your dog already believes you are, subscribe, because we're just getting started.